Guys, welcome to another Earn Golf video. So a year ago, I was playing some of the best golf that I've ever played in my life. I shot a 78 and 79 like 30 days apart. You fast forward till now, I feel like every part of my game has gotten better, yet I'm not scoring as well. So what we're gonna do in today's video is kind of diagnose why I think that is. And I actually played 2 9-hole rounds earlier this week and sort of implemented some of these things. And then I kind of wanna take a look at what I'm doing really well right now and what I need to improve on moving forward to sort of get better. Hopefully you guys can implement some of these things into your own games as well. If you see something that's obviously wrong with my game, or you think it's something that I should be improving, please let me know down below and I'll kind of look into it to see if I need to kind of pay some attention to it, okay? I used to keep a golf journal where I wrote down how much golf I was playing, how much I was practicing, really what I was working on, what my swing thoughts were, and things like that. So I was pretty lucky to be able to go back to a year ago and figure out some of the things that I had really been putting a lot of emphasis on. And the one very obvious thing that I was doing then that I'm not doing now is probably the one thing that everybody should be implementing into their own games. Pros talk about it all the time. And what that is pretty much visualizing your shots, the importance of a pre-shot routine, picking a conservative target and swinging aggressively to it, and really utilizing all these things in all parts of your game, right? So like if you're chipping, like picking a spot, if you're putting, like really visualizing how the ball is going to go in the hole. And that's something that I was doing really, really well a year ago, and I've just kind of gotten away from this year. So yeah, going into these 2 rounds, that was sort of the focus, was I don't care what I shoot, I really just want to visualize my shots. I really want to pick a target and commit to it and really go through my pre-shot routine from start to finish on every single one of my shots and treat every single shot sort of the same, right? So I'm gonna roll back a few clips of me actually going through this process so that you can kind of see what it's like and what I try to do. So we got a little bit more room left than right. I think right we're kind of screwed too. So I'm gonna play this just a tad bit to the left, and if it fades, that'd be perfect. I'm aiming like 10 yards left of the flag right now. Guys, they got us pretty far back. So this hole's gonna play long, but luckily it's downwind. Swinging pretty aggressively. I don't know if you can see a radio tower on the left-hand side. I'm really just going right at that with a nice little fade. That was awesome. Kind of wish I was a little bit more descriptive. So yeah, I'm trying, my target is a certain tree and I'm trying to draw it, but where is the ball gonna land? Where am I trying to approach the green from? So let's kind of dive into the scoring a little bit of both of those rounds. So the first round on Monday, I actually shot 2 over par, which for me, that's really, really good. It's a course that I'm not familiar with. I don't play it much. And given the conditions, it was very wet. It literally stormed on me on the first hole, and I had to kind of pull the cart aside and wait it out. But yeah, so it was kind of wet. I wasn't getting much roll. And for me to shoot 2 over, that was very solid for me. I had 2 birdies and a double. And the double honestly came right after I think I heard gunshots. So I was a little frazzled. So I'm gonna give myself a pass for that one. Nonetheless, I felt like I did pretty well. I got up and down a couple times. I felt like I was putting super, super good. And this is something that I think my game has gotten so much better just from putting in the last month. Ever since I read Dr. Bob Rotella's Putting Out of Your Mind book, which you can actually listen to on YouTube for free, my approach to putting has changed completely. I feel like so much freer. I feel like I'm not a robot when putting, and I'm very much just visualizing what I want that ball to do. I'm visualizing my line, and then the most important thing is I'm starting the ball in my intended line. I may look a little funny when I putt, but I honestly don't care because it's continuing to work. So really happy with the way I've been putting. I really wanted to say that and document that just so that I can maybe in the future, if I'm struggling with putting, I can kind of go back to this video and remember that I read that book and it helped me out a ton. I always feel a little bit weird about kind of showing you guys drills and stuff like that because I'm not a golf pro. Sort of a drill that I kind of made on my own, and I do it in my apartment. It has made me just so much better at starting the ball where I need it to be, and like so much better at controlling the direction of my club face, okay? So if you guys want a full video of what I do, please let me know down below and I can certainly make something pretty quickly for y'all on that. Now going on to round number 2, I actually played really, really well the first 4 holes. I was actually even par through 4, which was awesome, and then I sort of just kind of fell apart, to say the least. So I tripled 2 out of the last 5 holes. Or I tripled 3 out of the last 5 holes, and from just kind of ridiculous spots too. I was like middle of the fairway on all 3 of those. So to double without losing a ball is not good. And there's a common theme, and the common theme is that I was in a bunker in all 3 of those shots. So I need to work on my bunker game. This is something that I know I've had to do. I'm just not comfortable over bunker shots. I don't really know where they're gonna land. I don't know if they're gonna spin. I don't know how to get them to spin. I don't know how to hit longer bunker shots. I don't know how to hit them higher, lower. I'm just a mess, and I just need to get out there and practice it. And it's a skill that just needs to be tuned. And it shouldn't be that difficult once I put in the work. So that's something that I definitely got to take care of. Guys, I know this was a little bit different of a video, but let me know if you enjoyed it by commenting down below. I think it's really important for me because it forces me to analyze my rounds of golf and sort of figure out what's good and what's bad and what's ugly. And hopefully you guys can kind of take some of these things and implement them into your own game to hopefully get better. If you have any questions, as always, drop them down below. Did you guys see that one of my subscribers flew to Dallas and took a lesson with Zach? Just absolutely amazing. So he actually showed me the before and after, and absolutely insane transformation. Zach is a freaking man. I honestly feel so blessed to be able to share my journey with you guys. And if you guys want to go check him out, his information is always down below. But if you're okay with me filming it and okay with me putting it on my YouTube channel, please let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram, and I'd love to go out there and record it and just kind of watch Zach do his magic from a third person point of view. Did I say that right? I think so. One thing that I also realized that I was doing a lot more of a year ago was just playing more golf. I've been playing a lot of like little 9-hole rounds, and that's just not cutting it. I need to be playing at least 27 holes per week, and we got to do a better job of that. So I'm gonna try to force myself to play a lot more golf. Starting tomorrow, I'm actually gonna walk 18 holes, which I don't normally do. I might record some of it. I'll definitely be recording the par 3s. It'll mostly just be trying to play, trying to score, trying to get, trying to grind it out and post a good score. So I might not be recording just to kind of stay fully focused on that. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys next week. I hope you have a good weekend. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Videos coming out every single week. All right, take care, guys. I love you.